And good evening. Welcome back out again here to Class 2 District 16 girls basketball action tonight here on Albany TV, a proud member of the MSHSAA Radio Network. It is the number 2 seed Maysville Lady Wolverines taking on the number 7 seed Penney Lady Hornets. Like to thank our sponsors. Help you bring you tonight's broadcast tonight here on Albany TV, including BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany, Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, the Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, and the Albany Hy-Vee. Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany, Johnson Controls, Mosaic Medical Center Albany, the Maysville and Hamilton Penney School Districts, and the Printer and News Shopper located in Albany. Remember, tonight's pregame is brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, here for good. And Mike, as we take a look at these two teams, it's the 2 and 7 seeds. We've seen Maysville once this season. It was early in the season. It was the first game right out of the first week of tournament action. And then for Hamilton Penney, we have not yet seen them yet this year.
Well, no, in the case of Hamilton. So this is going to be probably everything we need to know is they are the bottom seed in the tournament. Gallatin had a rough time as the number 6 seed, and they had beaten Hamilton. So, obviously you got to give Maysville the edge here just by the seeds, if nothing else. When we saw Maysville early on, it was against the Warriors in Albany.
Yes.
And was real. I wouldn't say the game was a blowout. The Warriors ended up winning by 16, but I thought Maysville hung in there, hung pretty close for a while. When I say close, I mean in that 6, 8, 10-point range. And they've had their struggles over the years, and this year they've kind of gotten over the hump a little bit.
Yes.
To be the 2 seed in this tournament, and partly behind the strength of 4 seniors that have been playing for a while. And you kind of got to feel good for those kids because they've suffered a lot of losses, and for them to at least see some positive things and some daylight is always a nice thing. The one thing I'd say about Maysville that's been looking at scores over the course of the season, they've had scores both ways that have been eye-opening.
Well, that's kind of to be honest, looking at the entirety of the GRC this year. Not the GRC West, but the GRC section of that, where it's the Maysville South here. You had teams on both the girls' side and the boys' side that would have really big blowout wins and then have big blowout losses, and the teams are just like, huh.
And you're just
kind of like are puzzled in it. I don't know if it was something in the GRC this year, if it was something just – we've seen it a lot so far this season. Influenza A, influenza B, all that kind of stuff has really hit teams hard over the past 3-4 weeks. I know I've seen it in my household. I know Albany has seen it in some of their players. We've seen it in some of the teams that they played. It is hitting the entirety of Northwest Missouri really hard this year, and it's something that takes not just 1 game, 2 games, 3 days to get over. It sometimes takes a week to 2 weeks, and you're still kind of feeling it. You're kind of sluggish and still trying to get over it. That is something that really, I think, could affect the games here for both teams tonight. I mean, I don't know if any sickness going on, but that's just kind of some of the things that we've seen.
Well, yeah, and just the idea, of course, you never know the reason for it.
Exactly, yeah.
I think sometimes the three-pointers is a real big equalizer. And, I hate to keep using it. People that are listening to this game don't care about Albany, but this is an example. We've done a lot of Albany games, and they've won 20 games, but they've lost a couple, but they've won a couple of games by margins that would really open your eyes and say, wow, that was quite a blowout. But they shot it really well from 3 that night.
Yes.
But then at the same time, they'd have a game. Well, they had a couple of games that they lost that you kind of go, huh, I can't believe they lost that. But it was a game where maybe they went, like we saw a stretch where Warriors had a couple players. One was 1 for 19.
Yeah.
Over a couple game stretch, a couple of players, you put them together, they were 4 for 40. That stuff just happens, and that sometimes is a big equalizer. And I do think the abilities from the three-point line can be a huge factor in being able to pull off upsets.
Yes.
And we certainly saw it in this last game with St. Joe Christian, 10 for 20.
Yeah.
hey, if they do that all the time, they're going to be a threat against anybody they play.
Exactly. So as we get set with more of your BTC Bank pregame, we'll be back with your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineup and your Smith Prudential Financial tip-off when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV, a proud member of the Misher Radio Network.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank Mascot Debit Card. With each swipe of your Mascot Debit Card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by our branch today to get your Mascot Card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee. Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Hogue Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Hogue Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Hogue Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust.
In life, as in sports, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance, someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy. To get started, contact me, Nick Smith, the financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
And now here are tonight's Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups. Tonight's starting lineups are brought to you by Hogue Lumber Company. Before you start your next project, stop in and talk to the experts at Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri.
First, for the Hornets, the senior, number 1, Maddie Mom. The junior, number 2, Braylon Coughlin. The sophomore, number 3, Bree Conklin. The sophomore, number 22, Leah Henderson. And freshman, number 34, Bella Moore. The Hornets are coached by Julie Boswell and Morgan Fraser. Now your starters for the number 2 team, Maysville, the match leader, number 1, Maysville, Kramer. Our senior, number 2, Sophia Redmond. Our junior, number 13, Kinsey Mason. A senior, number 21, Ashley Silverstein. And a junior, number 23, Harley Schweiger. Wolverines are coached by Tyler Zimmerman, Melanie Murphy, and Noel Flippensee.
So again, those are tonight's Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups. Again, for Penney, it'll be Maddie Mom, Braylon Colton, Bree Conklin, be Leah Henderson and Addison Durrell. And then for Maysville, it is Paisley McClamrock, Sophia Redmond, Kenzie Mason, Ashlyn Klippenstein, and Harley Schweiger. So remember, as we tip off tonight's broadcast, remember to tip off your future retirement on the right track by contacting Smith Prudential Financial Services at 660-726-3396. Maysville wears their home white uniforms, maroon lettering outlined in black. Penney, their road blue uniforms, white lettering outlined in gold. Maysville wins the opening tip-off. With it up at the top of the key, here is the freshman McClamrock. She'll have it up at the top of the key. High post for Klippenstein. Klippenstein drives down to the glass. Can't get the shot to fall there on the putback. No good. That time from Mason. And then Swiger's shot. No good from inside the paint. Rebound picked up here by Penney. Couple of good looks, though, that time for Maysville on their first possession. Just couldn't quite get them to fall. Full court pressure by Hamilton Penney. Gets the turnover. Klippenstein, right wing from three. Misses short. Rebound picked up by Penney.
Well, a bunch of shot opportunities from the Wolverines early on. And if there's anything we've seen over the years, they do a lot of nice things, and sometimes they just can't get the ball to go in the basket, which obviously is a key aspect in the game.
Shot from three from Braylon Calton goes long off the backboard and then goes out of bounds across midcourt as Penney tried to run down the rebound before it went out of bounds, but it goes to Maysville. And I think
that's
that should have been a backcourt violation.
Yeah.
Redmond kind of hit it before she crossed midcourt. Able to pick it up. Shot from three that time. Misses short there from Kenzie Mason. And then a putback up and in that time off of Harley Swiger.
Well, a rough sign for the Hornets is about in two trips. They had about 4 offensive rebounds by the Wolverines.
Bella Moore can't get the shot to go on the baseline, and then out of bounds here off of Maddie Mom. Top of the key with it, Mom sends it over to the right wing for Calton. For Maysville, it's Kenzie Mason with it up at the top of the key. She'll drive in. Sends it back out top for Swiger. Up top with it for Redmond.
Man-to-man defense by the Lady Hornets.
Klippenstein sends it back up top for Redmond.
Playing a little 1-4 high.
Swiger dribbles down to the block, misses off. Backboard rebound pulled in here by the freshman Bella Moore. Trying to get it to Mom on the block. Can't get the shot to fall. Tipped around. Kept in play by Hamilton. Picked up, though, by Maysville. As McClamrock brings it across. She'll have it right wing. Sends it up top. High post for Klippenstein. Her shot from just outside the paint. No good. Rebound pulled in here by Calton. Bree Conklin gets it across. Maddie Mom, right wing three. Misses off back iron. Rebound pulled in here by Maysville. And back in transition, Redmond goes strong. Can't get the shot to fall, but will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. As right now, Maysville dominating the boards on both the offense and defensive glass.
Yeah, it's and they just neither team really lid on the basket at both ends, it seems like.
Foul goes against Maddie Mom. That's her first, team's first. As Redmond misses the first free throw. And the second attempt from Redmond is good as she'll sink the second one. It's a 3-0 lead here for the Lady Wolverines. Conklin gets it to midcourt here for Calton. She'll have it top of the key. Sends it left wing. Leah Henderson, shot from three is good.
Well, a little 1-2-2 three-quarter court trap by Maysville, handled well by the Lady Hornets. Finished with a 3.
Top of the key for Redmond, sends it to the left wing for McClamrock. Klippenstein on the drive to the basket is going to be fouled. Is going to go to line to shoot 2. Picking up the foul here for Penney. He is going to be Braylon Calton. It went against Henderson. Sorry, that is her first. Team second. as Klippenstein misses on the first. And able to sink the second. And that 3 that we had for Henderson turned into a 2, a long 2.
I just noticed that. Oop.
That pass that time at midcourt from Henderson overthrown. In transition, Mason will be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2 free throws. As they're going to get, again, the foul against Henderson. That'll be her second. Already the 3rd team foul called here against Penney, just 3 minutes and 33 seconds into the game. As Mason misses the first free throw long off back iron.
Well, and this has the look of, you feel like Maysville ought to be ahead by about 10 points already,
Yes.
and it's still a 4-2 ball game.
As Mason able to hit the second free throw.
Hornets don't look real comfortable against the pressure.
We'll get it across here for Calton. She'll have it top of the key, sends it in the corner. Trying to get it that time to Henderson. Couldn't pull it away, picked up here by McClamrock. Drives down to the block on the baseline, off the side of the backboard, gets her own rebound. Klippenstein at the high post, trying to send it in, and knocked away by Penney, and then hits off of the face, and then out of bounds off of Sophia Redmond. Couldn't quite find it after it kind of hit off her, as Maddie Mom kept it in play.
Good hustle by Mom to keep that ball in play. That sounds funny to say.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing.
Trying to get it to midcourt. There to Bella Moore, stolen away by Swiger. Mason to the baseline for Redmond, trying to get it right back. Knocked away by Henderson. Conkling trying to get it across midcourt here for Penney, and she's going to be fouled. Foul against Maysville is going to go against Kenzie Mason. It'll be her first, team's first.
And one thing you see, it's kind of unusual. I think I see it a lot more in girls basketball than in boys. But make or miss, Wolverines get into that 1-2-1 half-court or three-quarter court trap.
Conkling trying to get it down for Moore. Can't corral it. It goes out of bounds. 5-2, Maysville with the lead. 3:25 left to play here in the opening quarter. A Clamrock high post for Klippenstein at the right elbow. Sends it back up top for McClamrock. Top of the key, 3. Misses off the mark to the right. Mom with the rebound. Bella Moore with the basketball. Has it right wing. Finds Calton just outside the paint. Mom with the rebound is going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2. Foul will go against Klippenstein. Her first, team's second. And the first free throw from Maddie Mom is good. And Mom hits them both. Puts it back in a 1-point ball game, 5-4. Ashlyn Klippenstein, right wing. Takes it down to the baseline, now pulls it back out here from McClamrock. Freshman goes right at the hoop and gets it in for 2. Henderson trying to get the ball across midcourt, gets caught in that coffin corner. Klippenstein gets on the floor with it, comes away with it. McClamrock finds Redmond, who puts it up off glass for 2.
Well, that's the second time that we've seen Henderson go into that coffin corner and pick it up.
Conkling gets it across here for Mom. Across for Henderson, again with her foot on the line. This time misses off back iron. Calton with the rebound, can't get it to go. Rebound pulled in by Swiger. And they're going to get a jump ball that stays here with Penney.
Well, Hamilton's just trying to go, or Penny's just trying to go a little too quick with some of their shooting.
Klippenstein checks out. Checking in for Maysville will be Kate Heinz. Henderson will check out. Checking in for Penney will be Tenley Morrison. Mom with the inbounds, trying to get it into Bella Moore. Too strong off glass. Rebound pulled in by Swiger. McClamrock finds Redmond left wing. Up top again for Mason, trying to feed it inside to Redmond. Knocked away, picked up here by Morrison. Morrison from three. Misses off the mark. There on the rebound, putting it back in for two is Braylon Kelton.
Well, we've seen Maysville run both a 1-4 high. We've seen them run a 5 out, where they kind of let it run a motion and run a wheel route and around to get to the basket.
Heinz tied up. Jump ball goes here to Maysville. Addison Durrell will check in here for Maddie Mom. Inbounds in here is going to be Kenzie Mason into the backcourt for Redmond. 9-6, Maysville with the lead. Minute 10 left to play here in the opening quarter. Trying to feed it inside to Heinz, lost it, picked up by Swiger. Back out to McClamrock, top of the key, Redmond from three. Misses off the mark to the right. Rebound trying to be fought away there by Mason as she got tied up there with Addison Durrell. Jump ball will go back to Penney. Ball inbounds here for Conkling. Gets it across midcourt, picks it up in that coffin corner pass, tipped away. McClamrock up for Redmond. Takes it with a right hand off glass for two.
Well, at some point, that's about the third or fourth time they've done that, and it's ended up in a turnover every time.
Drown gets it off for Conkling. Dribbles down to the block. Goes up, gets the bucket and the foul.
That's tough.
Braylon
That's a tough
Kelton.
finish.
Yeah. Foul is going to go against Harley Swiger. That'll be her first, team's third. As Kelton at the line for the and one to try and put this back at a 2-point ball game. And does. As it just seems like Maysville continues to try and pull away. Penney able to get something and puts it right back at a one-possession game.
Well, Maysville's just not consistently hitting shots outside of what they steal off the pressure.
Kate Heinz inside, throws it up in for two.
There's one. You know, for all of this you get out of the pressure, you do want to see people score out of the offense.
Kelton with it in the corner. Shot from three by Conkling is going to be blocked that time by Sophia Redmond. After 1 quarter of play, it's a 4-point lead for Maysville. We're back after this timeout here on Albany TV, a proud member of the Misher Radio Network.
Shelter Insurance, this is Charles.
Afternoon, Charles.
Joshua?
Does Shelter Insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
You know we offer car insurance, son. What's going on?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, we're your shield, we're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent Sant Phillips in Albany today for a free insurance review.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team.
And welcome back out again here to St. Joseph Christian, home of Class 2 District 16 girls basketball action. Number 2 seed Maysville with the lead of number 7 seed Penney, 13-9 after 1 quarter of play. It'll be Maysville basketball to start out the second quarter. 13-9 was the same score that we saw in the last game before St. Joseph Christian ran away, outscoring outscoring Gallatin 24-8 in the second as the shot that time from Klippenstein from the block rims out. Back in transition is Bella Moore, and she'll have it knocked out of bounds off of Maysville. So Penney will inbounds here at midcourt, sends it up top here for Bray Conkling. Sends it down, her shot bounces out, rebound picked up by Bella Moore, puts it in for two.
Tell you what, Penney's doing a lot of really nice things.
They've got some size. They've got that size advantage inside over.
And they've not played terrible defense.
No.
But they've had trouble rebounding. And they do get themselves caught in that corner on the press.
Timeout called here by Penney. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
The Missouri State High School Activities Association is celebrating 100 years of student activity excellence. Since 1926, MSHSAA has championed student athletes, musicians, scholars, and performers across the state. Now in our centennial year, we're honoring a century of unforgettable moments, teamwork, and tradition. Visit MSHSAA.org/centennial to explore our history, relive iconic moments, and join the celebration. Show Me 100, celebrating a century of champions.
And welcome back out again here to St. Joseph Christian Class 2 District 16 girls basketball. Penney basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. They'll get it across. Bella Day to Durant, back to Moore. That time can't finish. Rebound picked up here by Maysville. Right wing shot from three from McClamrock. Bounces out. Rebound again by Moore. Stolen away by Redmond. Out for Klippenstein. Dribbles in.
And I'd like to say good no-jump ball call.
Yes. Inside for Klippenstein inside the paint. Gives it off. Shot no good. Bounces off back iron from Kenzie Mason. Rebound picked up here by Penney. Conkling gets the ball across midcourt. You see it on every possession. Penney gets a little bit more confident bringing the ball across midcourt in that pressure defense as the shot from Conkling long. Rebound picked up by Klippenstein on the run. She'll leave it off for McClamrock, trying to leave it back to Mason on the weak side block. Back to Swiger from the left elbow extended. Can't get it the shot to go. Rebound picked up here by Calton. Conkling, right wing, trying to send it inside. Doral going to go up, but it's going to be called for the travel. Took a little hop step first.
I think coach is telling him to take that crab dribble in between your legs just to get yourself squared up.
With the basketball top of the key, Paisley McClamrock leaves it off for Redmond. Up top for Klippenstein. Dribbles to the high post, past McClamrock over her head, sails out of bounds. So it was Penney turning the ball over quite a bit early in the first quarter. Maysville kind of got the turnover bug here to start of the second. Calton brings the ball across midcourt, has it. Picked up her dribble, gets it up here now for Bella Moore at the high post. Back to Calton, top of the key. Leaves it now for Bree Conkling. Conkling finds Morrison inside. The shot from Moore tipped out of bounds here off of Maysville, stays with Penney. Ball inbounds for Moore, goes up off glass, can't get the shot to go. Rebound picked up by Swiger.
Pretty good job of officiating. We've seen a lot of little.
Shot from three from the corner, knocking it in for Maysville is Kenzie Mason.
A lot of little jabs here and there, little contact, but a lot of it incidental, just letting it go.
Another steal by Maysville. McClamrock leaves it off for Mason. She's going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2 free throws. Foul is going to go against Braylon Calton. It'll be her first. First free throw attempt from Mason is good. And she'll hit them both. Maddie Mom will check back in here for Tenley Morrison. Bella Moore gets it across midcourt, and then out of bounds here is going to be Harley Swiger. It's kind of tipped away and kind of stepped on that out of bounds line here. It's a 7-point Maysville lead. Top of the key with it, Bree Conklin. Conklin for Penney, top of the key, sends it over to Maddie Mom, trying to feed Doral inside, stolen away by Klippenstein. Gets it for Mason. Back to Redmond. And her shot too strong. Rebound picked up by Mason for Klippenstein. Can't quite get the shot to fall out of bounds off of Swiger on the rebound. And a timeout called here by Penney. We're back after this Penney John Aldo Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Want to relive some of Albany TV's greatest moments?
Hager with a full court shot.
And he makes it! Oh my goodness, he makes it!
Up here by Jimmy Papa. His shot at the buzzer.
Banks it!
Catch it online. Albany TV's YouTube page has almost every ball game from 2018 to today, right at your fingertips. Watch classic broadcasts, cheer on your favorite teams, and share the memories with family and friends. Subscribe now to Albany TV-Mo on YouTube and relive the game. Every achievement deserves to be celebrated, and at Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, Missouri, we've got just the way to do it. From sports trophies and plaques to corporate awards and personalized gifts, we make every milestone memorable. Whether it's honoring a team, recognizing excellence, or saying thank you, Winner's Circle delivers top quality awards with fast, friendly service. Celebrate success the right way. Stop by Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany.
And welcome back out again here to Class 2 District 16 girls basketball here on Albany TV, a proud member of the Mission Radio Network. Penney basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Calton gets it across midcourt, and a foul going to be called here against Maysville. And the foul is going to go here against Paisley McClamrock. That'll be her first, team's first. Calton will inbounds.
Ooh.
Trying to get it inside for Moore. Goes strong off glass. Can't get it to go. Klippenstein pulls down the rebound.
I'd like to see Moore just be a little more patient and get herself set. Trying to do a lot of things off balance.
They've got a zone playing here now for Penney, and Swiger was all alone on that right elbow and didn't even notice as another foul going to be called here against
think they got
Maysville. Is it's going to go? No, it's going to go against Sophia Redmond that time.
Yeah.
Her first, team second.
My eyes are going to be at the 1 and the 2. Look similar. Move up here.
Conklin for Mom. Round down to Moore. Got a little too deep. Hits off the bottom of the backboard. Klippenstein on the rebound.
But again, had no legs under her. She just kind of knees buckled when she got the ball.
The pass that time on the fast break went over the head of Mason out of bounds. Comes back here for Penney. Trying to get it to round. Tipped by Mason. Picked up by Redmond. Can't finish. And then picking up the rebound here is going to be Calton. Sends it across for Mom. Round down again to Moore. This time strong off glass for 2.
Got herself set that time.
The freshman McClamrock top of the key. It's a 5-point lead here in favor of Maysville.
Back to their double high. Well, almost like I want to say it's a 1-4 set. And when they've gotten the ball to Klippenstein at the elbow, she's wanted to trying to get the ball to the basket off the drive.
McClamrock down to the baseline, sends it back out to Klippenstein, right wing. Back to McClamrock for Swiger. Up top with it now for Redmond. Pick and roll, trying to get it there to Swiger. Knocked down to the ground, picked up by Redmond. She goes up. She's going to be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul is going to go against Bree Conkling. It'll be her first, team second. Kate Heinz will check back in after this first free throw attempt here from Kenzie Mason. Is in for 1. Swiger will check out as, again, Kate Heinz checks in. Second free throw misses short. That time by Mason. It'll be Penney basketball. Doral for Conkling. Gets it across for Mom. Right wing. Shot from 3. Misses off back iron. Rebound pulled in here by McClamrock. Up top for Redmond. High post for Klippenstein. Feeds it down inside. Kate Heinz there to put it up off glass for 2 on the feed from the high post from Klippenstein.
Well, something happened to Doral down in the middle of the lane. She kind of lost her balance and made that layup possible.
Steal here by Maysville, and then as they try to get it inside, stolen back away here by Calton. Conkling gets it across here for Calton. Her shot from the elbow, too strong off back iron. Mom on the rebound, banks it in. Penney not going away. They trail by 6. 1:25 left to go here in the first half. Sophia Redmond, top of the key. Left wing for Mason. Back up top for McClamrock. And the shot too hard by Mason off the pass. And then got her own rebound, gives it back to Paisley McClamrock for 2. 23-15. Mom with the basketball. Just able to keep the ball in play here on the near corner. Throws it away, stolen away here by Redmond. Picks it up, goes up, and is going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2 free throws. As Maddie Mom picks up the foul, it'll be her second, team's second. Team's third. Redmond misses the first off back iron.
Well, Penney's had their chances, and they've just turned it over here a bunch of times, and some of them have led straight to baskets or 2-shot fouls, if nothing else.
Henderson checks in for Mom. Rebound picked up here by Penney as Redmond misses on the second. Quick shot from 3, top of the key. Misses off iron. That time from Calton. Back in transition, Kenzie Mason. Goes strong, can't finish. Klippenstein on the putback, no good. Mason, too strong. Klippenstein again. That's just a lid on that basket for Maysville.
Had 4 really good looks. Couldn't get any of them to drop.
As Henderson, going to be tied up, jump ball. Will stay here with Penney. (23-15) underneath 10 seconds left to play here in the half. Calton right wing for Conkling. Conkling, step back 3, tipped, picked up here by Redmond. Loses it at midcourt, and that will do it for the first half of play. 23-15 is the lead here in favor of Maysville. And Class 2 District 16 girls basketball here in St. Joseph Christian on Albany TV. Remember, your halftime tonight here on Albany TV brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Albany Hy-Vee is proud to support Warrior Athletics. They're committed to serving the community with fresh food, friendly service, and strong local partnerships. We're back in just a moment to take a look at the stats from the first half when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV, a proud member of the MSHSAA Radio Network.
Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Home Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Hogue Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Hogue Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Hogue Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
In life, as in sports, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance, someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy. To get started, contact me, Nick Smith, the financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
Shelter Insurance, this is Charles.
Afternoon, Charles.
Joshua?
Does Shelter Insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
You know we offer car insurance, son. What's going on?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, we're your shield, we're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent Sant Phillips in Albany today for a free insurance review.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start?
Here, in the classroom.
On the stage.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
And welcome back out again here, Class 2 District 16 Girls District. It is the number 2 seed Maysville leading number 7 seed Penney, 23-15 here at the halftime break. Like to thank our sponsors, help you bring you tonight's broadcast. Tonight here on Albany TV, including BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center locations in Bethany and Albany, Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, Hogue Lumber Company in Albany and the Albany Hy-Vee, Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany, Johnson Controls, Mosaic Medical Center Albany, the Maysville and Hamilton Penney school districts, and the Printer New Shopper located in Albany. Taking a look here at the stats from the first half for Maysville. They're shooting 8 for 30 from the field tonight, 1 for 6 from behind the three-point arc, 6 for 12 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring tonight by Kenzie Mason with 7 points, 4 points on the night for Paige McClamrock and Kate Heinz, 5 points on the night for Sophia Redmond, 2 points for Harley Swiger, 1 point for Ashlyn Klippenstein. For Penney, they're shooting 6 for 27 from the field, 0 for 7 from behind the three-point arc, 3 for 3 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring by Bailey Calton with 5 points, 4 points on the night for Maddie Mom and Bella Moore, 2 points on the night for Leah Henderson. And Mike, it's an 8-point game here for Maysville. We've talked about it a couple times. It seems like Maysville is ahead by about 10 or 12, but it just seems like every time they start to get ahead, Penney kind of brings them back into that, 1 possession, 2 possession ball game. And both teams really have had a hard time holding on to the basketball tonight.
Well, they have. Both teams have turned it over a bunch. Maybe the big edge you give to Maysville is in 2 areas. They're rebounding.
Yes.
Both offensively and defensively. They pretty well dominated the glass. And the other thing is they've gotten some breakaway layups. They've gotten some easy looks off of steals from their press.
Yes.
And, but they're 8 for 30. And, we've seen at least a couple where they just kind of played Annie over the basket. I think they had 4 shots or 5 all in that layup range, and they couldn't get any of them to drop. But 8 for 30, just a touch over 25% for the half, and 6 for 27, well under 27 or 24% for the half. In fact, they're shooting 22%.
22% for Penney, and for Maysville shooting right at about 27%.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's not been a thing of beauty to watch. Both teams pretty aggressive. I mean, I think Maysville would definitely have the edge there.
Yeah.
And their aggression has paid off in the fact they've shot 12 free throws to Hamilton Penney to their 3. I just think it's been a tough way. Penney just has trouble finding any offense at all.
Yeah. So I thought they've kind of found something whenever they would find Bella Moore down inside. Yeah. She just still a freshman. I mean, just having some trouble just trying to get that shot in. Kind of doesn't have her feet quite set, ready to shoot. Doesn't quite get her legs underneath her when she goes up.
Well, she's trying to do everything too quickly.
Yes.
I think, and sometimes just doesn't get a good base, doesn't get a good foundation where she can go up and take a legitimate looking shot. Has done it a couple of times.
Yeah.
But that's something that will come in time. But that looks like definitely the focus of their offense is to get it to her. Now, the next key for her, which we've seen watching our own Warriors play, when they're really cooking offensively, they're able to get the ball down inside. If they double down on the post players, they look to kick it back out to an open three-point shooter. And between the combination of the two, they get a lot of open looks that way. Yeah, in fairness, Maysville's had a lot of open looks.
Yes.
They just can't get shots to drop. And I think the freshman McClamrock, I think I'd let her shoot it probably whenever she got a good look at 3. Maybe the same thing with Mason.
Yes.
As well. They've got both teams have some things to build on, but right now it's been a struggle in this ball game.
We'll be back to start the second half when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
The Missouri State High School Activities Association is celebrating 100 years of student activity excellence. Since 1926, MSHSAA has championed student athletes, musicians, scholars, and performers across the state. Now in our centennial year, we're honoring a century of unforgettable moments, teamwork, and tradition. Visit MSHSAA.org/centennial to explore our history, relive iconic moments, and join the celebration. Show Me 100, celebrating a century of champions.
Want to relive some of Albany TV's greatest moments?
Hager with a full court shot.
And he makes it! Oh my goodness, he makes it!
Up here by Jimmy Papa. His shot at the buzzer.
Banks it!
Catch it online. Albany TV's YouTube page has almost every ball game from 2018 to today, right at your fingertips. Watch classic broadcasts, cheer on your favorite teams, and share the memories with family and friends. Subscribe now to Albany TV-Mo on YouTube and relive the game.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank Mascot Debit Card. With each swipe of your Mascot Debit Card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by our branch today to get your Mascot Card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.
Welcome back out again, Class 2 District 16 girls basketball. I'd like to thank our sponsor, Albany Hy-Vee, for helping you bring your halftime broadcast tonight. Your Albany Hy-Vee is proud to support Warrior Athletics. They're committed to serving the community, fresh food, friendly service, and strong local partnerships. It will be Maysville girls basketball to start out the second half of play. They'll bring back out their original 5 starters: McClamrock, Redmond, Mason, Klippenstein, and Swiger. And for Penney, they will bring out their original 5 starters as well. It'll be Mom, Calton Conkling, Henderson, and Bella Moore. Sophia Redmond inbounds to start out the second half of play here for the Maysville Lady Wolverines. Waiting on something here. I'm not exactly certain what it is.
Are we missing a referee?
No, we've got all 3 of those, so we're good. Ready to get going here.
Maybe had a clock issue, maybe.
With it up at the top of the key is McClamrock for Redmond. Gets it down inside to Mason, has her shot blocked away here by Moore. Quickly sending it out, picked up by Mom here for Conkling. Calton top of the key here for Penney. Sends over to left wing for Henderson. They've kind of had a mismatch down inside with McClamrock on Moore. Penney missed it as Mom gets it down inside to Moore. Can't get the shot to go, misses on the short side, gets her own rebound, puts it back in for 2.
Well, she's definitely somebody you want to keep around.
Yeah. Freshman with 6 points here in the ball game. And a game in which points for both teams has kind of been hard to come by.
Moore will keep working on her game in the off season.
Shot from 3, that time from Mason, no good. Mom with the rebound. Conkling gets it across for Henderson, left wing. Dribbles down to the baseline. Her runner, no good. Tipped out of bounds here off of Bella Moore.
Well, given their inability to score, I think the plan of playing the game through Moore, I think, is a good idea.
Yes.
Even if she doesn't have to shoot it every time, but you'd like her to see her get touches.
Klippenstein finds Kenzie Mason for 2. Nice vision to find the open Mason on the weak side block. Little 1-2-2 full court pressure again here by Maysville. It kind of gave Penney troubles early, as now they'll get it to Moore across midcourt. Henderson dribbles down to the block. Her shot too strong. Tipped around. Mom keeps it alive. Picked up by Conkling.
Good hustle by Mom.
Calton shot off the mark. Rebound picked up here by Henderson. Back out to Calton, top of the key. Mom right wing with it. Gets a screen, trying to get it down inside to Moore. Turns, can't finish. Calton on the rebound, no good. Tipped around, Calton again, and this time going to be fouled. And they're going to say in the act of shooting. Foul will go against Ashlyn Klippenstein. It'll be her second, team's first. Billy Calton will hit the first. And the second free throw here from Calton. Misses short off front iron. Rebound pulled in by Redmond. Wanting to try and get out and run with it. Sends it up top now for McClamrock as Maysville will have to slow things up without numbers. Redmond right wing here for the Lady Wolverines. Baseline for Swiger. Back up top for Redmond. McClamrock top of the key. Spin sends it back out to Redmond. Swiger on the baseline. Back up again here for Redmond. Inside the paint, little runner. Misses. Rebound picked up by Moore.
She'd look up the floor. I was going to say, if she'd look up the floor.
Mom comes back out to Henderson and can't get the shot to fall. Goes out of bounds. So I think Maddie Mom had a shot there and just kind of gave it off to Henderson as she felt some pressure coming from behind. Swiger gets it off here for McClamrock to Sophia Redmond, and she's going to be called for the double dribble.
Good call by the official. I thought it was missed. The outer official, I don't think, could see it. I think he was blocked off. And it was pretty quick.
It was.
I mean, that's why I say good officiating.
Henderson for Conkling, and that coffin corner going to be fouled here by Maysville. Foul is going to go against Kenzie Mason. It'll be her second, team second. Henderson, top of the key, sends it up top for Conkling. Some tight pressure put on by Redmond as she knocks it out of bounds. That'll stay with Penney.
Redmond might have got away with one at least twice in that sequence.
Kind of what I was thinking.
But they have, this is been a consistently officiated game. I mean, they're letting them play a little bit.
Try to get it into Moore, stolen away by Klippenstein. Sends it up to Redmond, found her too late as Calton comes away with the steal. And then the pass to Henderson, tipped off the hands of Klippenstein, out of bounds. Ball inbounds up to Conkling, top of the key, over to the right wing for Henderson. Henderson has it stripped away by Redmond. Throws it away. Calton picks it up. Goes up off glass for two. And a timeout called here by Maysville. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
25-20 is the lead here in favor of Maysville. They have the basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. And it looks like Penney going to go with a little full court pressure here.
Yep.
So Maysville hasn't quite dealt with pressure very well here in this half, so maybe not the worst move here by the Lady Hornets as Redmond gets it across. Down to the weak side block for Swiger, puts it up off glass for two.
Well, they handled that well.
Yes, they did. Henderson for Conkling, gets it across midcourt, has it up at the top of the key. They go from a 1-2-2 zone into man-to-man as the shot from inside the arc from Henderson is good.
Well,
He's hit a couple of long twos tonight.
You know, when I started coaching, one of the coaching theories used to be you want to press a pressing team.
A shot from Mason rejected back by Moore. Comes back out here for Redmond. She'll bring it up to the top of the key and try and restart this Lady Wolverine offense.
Well, I've never really believed in that because you figure the pressing teams in practice, somebody's got to play against the press too.
Yeah. Putting it up off glass. A strong take there from Harley Swiger. Henderson with the basketball. Inbounds for Conkling. Gets it to Calton, who gets it across midcourt. Dribbles inside the paint. Strong take. Puts it in for two. 29-24, a 5-point Maysville lead. 2:38 left to play here in the third quarter. High post. Klippenstein gets on the board as she puts it up off glass for two. Her first shot from the field tonight. Henderson with the basketball, not quite across midcourt, picks up her dribble. And a timeout called here by Penney. And a smart play as Maysville was bringing some extra help. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout in just a moment.
Every achievement deserves to be celebrated, and at Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, Missouri, we've got just the way to do it. From sports trophies and plaques to corporate awards and personalized gifts, we make every milestone memorable. Whether it's honoring a team, recognizing excellence, or saying thank you, Winner's Circle delivers top quality awards with fast, friendly service. Celebrate success the right way. Stop by Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany.
31-24, Maysville with the lead. 2:20 left to play here in this third quarter. Penney with the basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Conkling gets the ball across midcourt. Has it over in the right wing up top for Bailey Calton. Calton's shot from the elbow is going to be tipped out of bounds off the hands of Redmond. Calton was looking for the foul, didn't get it. He said that Redmond got all ball. Calton on the inbounds trying to get it to Moore. Tipped out of bounds off the hands of Klippenstein. As Moore double team down there on that block right there in front of Calton, inbounds it. Conklin on the wing. Off the left elbow, puts it in for 2.
People are asking for a walk. As long as she didn't put that right foot down, it's legal.
And McClamrock just dribbles it all the way to the free throw line, and nobody even came to help, and she just puts it in, right in for 2. Mom gets it across, has it right wing, gets it down to Moore on the block, goes strong, and a foul called here against Harley Swiger.
Well, you got to set your position, but Moore's pretty good size and strong inside, and just kind of pushed her back under the basket.
And Moore misses on the first off a front iron. Second attempt here from Bella Moore is good. 33-27. It's a 6-point ball game in favor of Maysville. 1:35 left to play in the third. McClamrock, top of the key, sends it over to the right wing with it for Sophia Redmond. Back up top for McClamrock. Swiger up high. Gets it back to McClamrock, left wing. Redmond will dribble down, leaves it off for Mason. Back up again to McClamrock. High post for Swiger.
Ooh, good chance for her.
Pass tipped away by Moore, picked up by Swiger in the corner, and the pass to McClamrock goes off or out of bounds.
Well, Calton had a great chance, I thought, at a steal. All she had to do was take a step, and if nothing else, it would have tied her up.
Long inbounds pass picked up by Mom. For Doral to Calton, gets it off here for Conklin. Her shot knocked in for 2. As Conklin with 4 big points so far here in the ball game. Puts it at a 4-point ball game, 33-29 with 40 seconds left to play in the third. Penney outscoring Maysville here in this third quarter, 14-10. McClamrock drives, takes a strong take, can't finish. Moore on the rebound, and McClamrock ties her up. Jump ball goes to Penney. Calton will inbounds. Ball inbounds here for Doral. It goes off her hands, out of bounds. And Maysville will take it back over with opportunity to double up with a final shot here in the third quarter and then get the ball back to start the fourth.
Yeah, catch the ball with 2 hands.
Yeah. Into the corner. Klippenstein from 3, no good. Rebound picked up here by Moore. Conklin trying to get it across midcourt against his full court pressure. Tipped out of bounds off the hands of McClamrock at midcourt with 12.5 left here in the third.
Boy, it looks like for Penney, just nobody wants to handle the ball.
Trying to get it back to Conklin. She'll have it right wing. 7 seconds. Goes around to the left elbow. Lost it.
Getting one up.
Gets it to Mom. Baseline jumper. No good. And the putback no good that time before the buzzer by Doral. 33-29. Maysville with the 4-point lead here over Penney. We're back to start the fourth when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Home Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Home Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Home Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Home Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpful smile in every eye.
33-29 is the lead here for Maysville as we get ready to start fourth quarter action. It'll be Maysville that'll start out with the basketball and the 4-point lead. Top of the key with it here for Sophia Redmond. High post for Swiger. Back to Redmond, over to left wing with it for Mason. Redmond with the basketball. High post now for Swiger. Turns, goes right at the glass, can't finish. Rebound picked up by Moore. And they're going to get an offensive foul now called here against Bella Moore.
Hey, I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, I don't.
You've got to at least give her room to pivot around.
Yes. So Moore will pick up her first, team's first. And a timeout called here by Maysville after we'll take a Penney John Aldo Center timeout. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
In life, as in sports, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance, someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy. To get started, contact me, Nick Smith, the financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
33-29 is the lead in favor of Maysville. They'll have the basketball coming to the Penney John Auto Center timeout. Check out Penney John Auto Center on Facebook or online at PennyJohnAuto.com. Class 2 District 16 girls basketball action tonight here on Albany TV. A proud member of the Michigan Radio Network. Maysville will inbounds here on the baseline. Ball inbounds here for Redmond. Has it stripped out of her hands, touches it before it goes out of bounds. It goes back to Maysville. And the pressure again from Maysville started again to kind of get to Penney here late in this second half as Conkling throws it away, picked up though by Calton for Mom. Trying to get it down to Moore, stolen away by Klippenstein. And they're going to get a foul called here against Maddie Mom.
Just still a little bit out of control. Had a stretch where they handled it pretty well. And it's like they've forgotten how they
got in.
How they did that in the first half.
Foul against Mom, her third, team second. Redmond gets it across here for Klippenstein. Puts up the jumper, misses. Swiger all alone on the rebound. Nobody boxed out for Penney. And an open rebound there for Swiger to put it back in for two. Maddie Mom trying to get it across. Stolen away again here by Maysville. And Klippenstein off the pass that time. Puts it in for two off glass. Conkling with the basketball, trying to get it across midcourt. Again, caught in that coffin corner. The pass from Calton goes through her hands. And they're going to get a jump ball as Swiger and Moore tie it up, and it will go to Penney.
Well, they always say pressure runs in spurts, and this is one of those spurts for Maysville.
Henderson will check in for Mom, 37-29. It's an 8-point lead here for the Lady Wolverines. Drows shot no good. Rebound picked up here by Klippenstein. She'll slow things up here without numbers. Into the corner. Shot from three. Mason shot off iron. Coming in on the rebound is Redmond, who puts it in for two. As now it's Maysville again continuing to pick up those offensive rebounds. It's a 10-point lead. We're back after this Penney John Aldo Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Shelter Insurance, this is Charles.
Afternoon, Charles.
Joshua?
Does Shelter Insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
You know we offer car insurance, son. What's going on?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, we're your shield, we're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent Sant Phillips in Albany today for a free insurance review.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team.
It's a 10-point lead here in favor of Maysville over Penney. And it's Penney's basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Calton trying to bring the ball across midcourt. Gets it for Groutland. Missed Moore. She would have turned the other way. Wide open. Henderson from just inside the arc in the corner. Knocks down another long two attempt. As Henderson has 6 points, all on long twos. Redmond gets by the defense and going to be called for the travel. Defender came in at the last second, and she kind of tried to do a Euro step, but took an extra one along with it. Calton to Conkling. Stolen away here by Redmond. Goes up and blocked out of bounds off the hands of Bree Conkling. You can tell Penney wants to get in the hands of Conkling to bring the ball across midcourt, and Redmond has found that out pretty quickly as the shot from three from a Clamrock in the corner knocks it down. 42-31, an 11-point lead for the Lady Wolverines. Moore gets it across. Back for Conkling, goes strong, can't get it to go on the putback. Moore will be fouled, will go to the line to shoot two.
Well, even at the 5:30 mark, this game's not over, but you just wonder, does Penney have enough firepower?
Yeah.
If their inability to get consistent scoring, do they have enough firepower to get back into this?
As Moore misses on the first as it bounces out. That was the third foul against Swiger. She'll check out. Checking in for her is going to be Kate Heinz. Maysville's come out to a 9-2 lead run here to start out the fourth quarter, as the second shot from Moore is good. 42-32, a 10-point lead here in favor of the Lady Wolverines. Mason gets it for Redmond, left wing. High post for Klippenstein. Her shot from the free throw line misses off iron. Doral with the rebound. Calton quickly sends it across, finds Moore.
Oh.
A little too quick and can't get the shot to fall. Klippenstein back in transition for Mason.
I just said, she had all kinds of time, wide open, and you said it just went too quick.
Into the corner, Klippenstein here for Maysville. Trying to bring it inside. Gets it for Heinz, trying to send it out. Stolen away here by Conkling, and she's going to be fouled from behind. They're going to get the foul called here against Kenzie Mason. It'll be her third. So third on Mason, team second. As Conkling with it in the backcourt. Gets it across for Henderson, right wing. Trying to get it down inside to Calton. Tipped out of bounds off the hands of Kenzie Mason. Stays with Penney. Calton inbounds from the corner. Over top the defense for Moore. Goes up, gets the bucket and the foul. So Calton just kind of threw it over top the defense.
Well,
Moore was able to pick it up, got the shot to fall and the foul.
Well, Klippenstein fronted.
But nobody there on the backside.
Moore. Well, there was somebody there, but they didn't see it.
Yeah.
They didn't react to it.
And Klippenstein picked up her third as Moore finishes off the three-point play. She's got 11 here in the ballgame.
Yeah, here comes pressure from the Hornets.
Redmond again able to break the pressure pretty easily. High post for Klippenstein. Sends it back to Redmond on the right wing. She'll drive baseline, goes in, and puts it up off glass for two. A 9-point lead here in favor of Maysville. Calton with the basketball, trying to get it across midcourt and does. Over to the right or the left wing. The pass for Moore too tall as it sails over her head out of bounds.
Just
You
trying
see
to
the
go
coach
too
for
quick. Yeah.
You see the coach for Penney, Bothwell, telling her team just slow down. You still have half the quarter to play. Down by 9. Klippenstein checks out. Checking back in is Swiger. Heinz with the basketball. Slows things up. Gets it for Swiger. Up top for McClamrock. Redmond back to Swiger, top of the key. McClamrock turns the corner. Drives. Strong take from the freshman as she'll put it up off glass. The freshman with 11 points on the night here for Maysville. Henderson trying to get it across midcourt. Over to the right wing, Calton sets up from 3. Misses short, off iron, rebound. Pulled in by Swiger. Redmond to get the ball across here for Maysville. Drives in and is going to be fouled. Picking up the foul for Penney is going to be Addison Durrell. It'll be her first, team's third. First free throw from Redmond misses off back iron. Checking in here for Penney will be Evie Durrell as she'll check in here for Henderson. As Redmond misses off the rebound and then going for her own rebound, hits off for out of bounds.
Well, if you could say anything to the Hornets, it's just be tough with the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, they were strong with it, if that's the word you prefer. I don't know how many times they've had the ball just knocked out of their hands.
Ooh, I believe Calton just got away with a double dribble as Evie Durrell trying to send it inside to Moore. Able to get it out in the corner, and she's going to be tripped up and fouled. The foul is going to go against Kate Heinz. It'll be her first, team's fourth. And now Penney will be at the free throw line here for the final 3 minutes here of the ball game, leading by 11. Well, inbounds.
I mean, trailing by 11.
Yes, trailing by 11 as Moore got the inbounds, put up the shot, couldn't get it to go, and a jump ball is going to go to Maysville. Sophia Redmond with the basketball, trying to get it across midcourt and does. Dribbles through, kind of lost her footing and kind of slipped, going to be called for the travel. Ball inbounds here for Moore. Gets it back for Calton, who brings it across midcourt. Drives through the defense, stolen away from behind by McClamrock. Finds Redmond, and she's going to be fouled. Picking up the foul is going to be Brie Conkling. It'll be her second, team's fourth, as each team now will be in the bonus here for the remainder of the ball game. As Klippenstein will check back in here for Kate Heinz. Ball inbounds for Klippenstein. Got forced underneath the basket. Couldn't get the shot to go. McClamrock from 3. Misses off iron. Rebound pulled in by Calton.
Look up.
Conkling with the basketball, right wing. Sends it now for Calton. Dribbles in to the high post. Looking for somewhere to go with it. Goes up. Can't get it to fall. Rebound pulled in that time by Swiger.
Boy, there's just not a lot of movement by the Hornets. Everybody's standing and watching.
And the Klippenstein shot no good. Rebound picked up here by Penney. Trying to get it back into Moore down inside, and too strong. Goes out of bounds, though, off of Maysville. Stays with Penney. Underneath 2 minutes to play, an 11-point Maysville lead here in this matchup between the 2 seed and 7 seed. Evie Durrell shot rims out from with her foot on the line. Back in transition, Klippenstein off the pass. That time from Mason for 2. Conkling's pass to Calton stolen away by Mason, who puts it up off glass. And 50-35, a 15-point lead, and things are starting to unravel here for Penney.
The Hornets have just kind of...
As another steal here by Klippenstein, and I believe they're going to get a foul called.
Well, stepped out of bounds.
Oh, they're going to say stepped out of bounds there on Klippenstein. Checking in here for Penney is going to be Emily Martin along with Tenley Morrison, as it looks like Penney going to go with their bench here, trailing by 15.
Well, the Wolverines just a lot quicker, and their pressure's just worn them down, kind of taking their heart away here these last couple of minutes.
Evie Durrell with the basketball dribbles in, and she's going to be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Foul is going to go against Redmond. It'll be her second, team's 5th. As again, both teams in the bonus here. So Tenley Morrison will shoot Evie Durrell at the free throw line will shoot 2. First misses as it rims out. Checking in here for Maysville will be Kate Heinz along with Tegan Clark. Also checking in will be Elliott Sabatka. Checking out McClamrock, Redmond, and Klippenstein for Maysville. Second free throw from Evie Durrell is good. Maysville with the basketball here, 1:12 left to play here in the fourth quarter, Maysville leading by 14 here, 50-36. Sabatka gets it off for Swiger, over to the right wing with it now for Tegan Clark. Sabatka dribbles down to the block, has a foul called here against the freshman Bellamore. Checking in here for Penney will be Maddie Mom, as she'll check in here for Bellamore. So the lone senior again out on the floor here for Penney as the first free throw misses from Sabatka. Misses on the second, and picking up the foul on the rebound is going to be Kate Heinz. And going to the line now to shoot 2 free throws here will be Penney. And at the line here is going to be Bree Conkling. As the first from Conkling misses. So it looks more and more like Maysville going to end up pulling this game out, and will take on St. Joseph Christian on Wednesday night at 7:30 in the semifinal game as Conkling hits the second free throw. 50-37. 50 seconds left to play here in the ball game. Heinz dribbles down to the block, too strong. Rebound picked up by Mason, no good. Gets another rebound, throws it up, no good. Gets another rebound for Mason. Again, can't get it to fall. This time, Penney comes away with the rebound.
Well, in that game, that semifinal game could be a good one. You got two teams that really scrap and get after it.
The shot from Tenley Morrison from the top of the key, no good. Kept in play there by Maddie Mom. She'll get it in the corner. Sends it across for Martin. Emily Martin for Morrison. For Conkling. Evie Durrell shot off iron. Rebound pulled in here by Heinz. And saved here in the corner by Heinz. And that is going to do it for the ball game. 50-37 is the final for Maysville over Penney. They'll take on St. Joseph Christian in the semifinal. We're back with the BTC Bank postgame. Tonight's winner, circle player of the game when we come back in a moment.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank Mascot Debit Card. With each swipe of your Mascot Debit Card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by our branch today to get your Mascot Card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.
Welcome back out again here to Class 2 District 16 girls basketball. And your postgame tonight here on Albany TV brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank here for good. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats from the ball game as Maysville wins 50-37. For Maysville, they shoot tonight 21 for 61 from the field, 2 for 11 from behind the three-point arc, 6 for 16 from the free throw line. They were led in scoring tonight by Paisley McClamrock and Kenzie Mason, each with 11 points. 8 points tonight for 9 points tonight for Sophia Redmond, 8 points for Harley Swiger, 7 points for Ashlyn Klippenstein, 4 points on the night tonight for Kate Hines. For Penney, they shoot 14 for 54 from the field, 0 for 10 from behind the three-point arc, 9 for 14 from the free throw line. They were led in scoring tonight by Bella Moore with 11 points, 10 points on the night for Braylon Counton, 6 points a night for Leah Henderson, 5 points for Bree Conklin, 4 points for Maddie Mom, 1 point in the night for Evie Doral. And Mike, it's our winner circle trophies and awards North player of the game. He is going to go to Paisley McClamrock as she finishes the night with 11 points, but 5 for 10 from the field tonight.
Well, and not only that, but also kind of spearheaded their pressure defense that forced so many turnovers. It wasn't a thing of beauty. And I think that's kind of the way Maysville might like it. They like to muddy up the game a little bit, but they're 21 for 61 from the field. Penney was 14 for 54. That probably tells you about everything you want to know about what kind of game this was.
Yeah.
But very aggressive, good defense by Maysville. Forced a lot of turnovers. That was the difference in the ball game.
We'll be back for our final game of the night. The number 4 seed East Atchison, number 5 seed Nottoway Valley when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.